This is another bathroom that at a different hotel I'm at in Biloxi. So some of this critique and some of it is just like favoritism. This is called running bond, 12 by 24 running bond, meaning there's no offset, there's no half or staggered and thirds or anything like that. How do I feel about running bond? It's a little bit plain compared to say halfway stagger or even a third, what I call stair-step pattern. The thing is, with this type of tile, this fake marble tile, porcelain, you have a better chance of getting the veins to match from that one to that one, from that one to that one, right? From that one to that one. In fact, I think they may have almost got 3 tile in a row. Yep, 3 tile in a row to match, but it's really, really hard to do when you stagger it in half. Well, not really, really hard. It's kind of, sort of hard. Running barn's okay, but you know, as I said, it's a little bit boring. I'm not keen. Back in the day, this is bullnose, but back in the day we used to cut little 3-4 inch, you know, like baseboard tile, and then on top of it we would taper out some grout. And that was a little bit cheesy, and this is still bullnose, but it's still, to me, a little cheesy. I don't know how I feel about it. I like a cleaner look. I would rather be Schluter, or if they're gonna go up like that, maybe go up a little higher, maybe 6 inches, and then a piece of Schluter on top of it. You know, white, gold, silver, whatever, just kind of make it, you know, more pop, because that doesn't at all. But small potatoes, onto the shower. I was a little disappointed. This is a really, really nice hotel, and they did a good job on the tile, but they have a fake shower pan. So these plastic pans, fiberglass pans, if you will, I'm never happy to see them. They usually stain and or crack, and I've taken out many, many of these plastic pans. Having said that, this is a linear drain, obviously, which is a different take on showers. We're doing linear drains in a thinner way, where this is very big and thick and all that stuff, and it's a little easier to clean out this because it comes out a lot easier. I mean, you don't need a special tool or anything. So obviously, with or without this top, is not, like the top isn't needed. It could just like go into this trough and drain out and all that stuff. So, do I like it? It's a hotel. And, you know, like, yeah, they don't want to do a shower pan proper because there are gonna be issues with it later on. So probably a good application for it here, but not so much a house. Getting onto the tile, same as I was saying before, there's no stagger, it's just running bond and all that stuff, and they did a good job as far as like measurement left to right and get them down so you have full tile and all that stuff. And then at the top, same way, you know, 8, 9, 10 inches at the top and full tile at the bottom, so that's cool. This wavy tile I've done probably 3 or 4 times. I'm not keen on it. It's okay. I just don't have a need for it. It's just like different, and sometimes people like to be different. And I don't even think, is this tile? Because as I'm oh yeah, it is. These grout lines are so thin. I don't know how they managed to get it that way, but it's definitely tile. There's a little lippage there on that grout line. I don't know how I feel about it. Getting these wavy tile to match up the waves and all that stuff is the biggest issue. And then the few times I did it, I had to run it through the corner and follow that wave all the way through the corner, which, you know, is challenging, and tile guys like a challenge from time to time. Nothing much more to say on this. You know, you have this Schluter piece. I think it's rounded. It's a front rounded Schluter on both ends. And usually not too successful in getting Schluter in when you have these edges, but they did a pretty outstanding job getting the Schluter along with the edges. It's pretty deep. The recess is deep. I saw Schluter somewhere else. Oh, I think it was outside. So not much to say here. It's kind of like, it's okay. I like the shower valve. You know, turning the function on here left and right for the volume and for, yeah. So they have both the volume and temperature control, and then they have the diverter from top to this one. I don't know. This is okay. I'd rather still see a knit. This is just okay. This is what I talk about doing caulking, which is one of the reasons I don't really doing caulking, especially with silicone, because eventually, see how it's just separating? Especially silicone will separate off the shiny surface. And or it'll get kind of grungy and dirty, and then the homeowner has to cut it all out, which is not easy to do and then reapply it, which is not always easy to do. So I'm not a big advocate on doing the caulking. There's no caulking in the corner. Is that caulking? I think that's grout. No, that's caulking. So they did a pretty good job. Overall, I don't have really anything to critique this. The only thing is, as tile guys, we're used to like a real shower pan, and that kind of throws me a little bit, but not a lot. This glass is pretty girthy and all that stuff, and I like that they put this here that pulls out. I'm not going to pull it out. This is like a vertical sweep, so you should have, yep. So they have a sweep at the bottom. I don't see the vertical sweep very often, but I think it specifically because the door doesn't go in and out. I think that's a sweep, also a stop, definitely a stop. So that's an idea if you don't like your shower door to go in and out, because they don't want the door to become a center punch on your fixture. So they put the stop here, which doubles as a sweep, meaning that water can't get outside onto the floor. And then they have the slur trim here at the end, which is okay. It's not bad. It's kind of innocuous. A little bit of lippage going on, but not much. I can't really say a whole lot about this shower. It's okay. You know, the whole bathroom is okay. It's a little step up from the other place I was at, but some of the stuff they did was kind of not the best. They could have done a better job on some of this stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into it because there's really not a lot here to talk about. But it's just that as tile guys, every time we go somewhere, we're relegated to critiquing the other guy before us, or before that came here. But yeah, not too much more to say. This room is probably, it's a very, very high-end hotel, and I think this room, if I paid for it, I think it's probably about $450, $500 a night. I just would have expected more. The lighting in here is really bad. Like all the functional lights that's in here are on now. So I don't like that there's not a lot of lighting. There's a mirror here, and you would think that it would be like a touch type mirror with your Bluetooth and all that stuff for the money that you spend, and it's not, so that's disappointing. That could have been a better mirror, and they could have much better lighting, especially in the shower, or even Bluetooth. That would have been nice too. I have that in my shower. Other than that, not too bad, not too shabby. I do like the vanity-ish. There's not a lot of places to put stuff when you have like this floating type situation. I don't know if there's a way this comes out. Looks like it comes out on the edges there, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's just okay. It doesn't excite me. But that being said, I'm gonna move on. Is this marble? I don't know if this is marble or not, or it's faux marble. I think this is faux marble of some sort. It's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and shut my trap because I don't know how many people are really interested in this. Oh, this is a fake crack. Seriously? They literally put a fake crack in here. That is kind of cool-ish. Not really. Not really. Not really. Anyway, I'm out. Hey, if you enjoyed that video and you learned something, consider being a Patreon member. $5, $10, $15 a month would help me greatly produce more videos. I make nothing from YouTube at all. If you're gonna call me for advice, please donate $50 for 30 minutes. My link to my PayPal and my Patreon account is down below. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get immediate notifications as soon as I post videos. And thank you very much for your support.